All right, guys, this is kind of, I'm going to call probably like week one, because the last couple of weeks with just dyeing the papers is, yeah, anyhow, it was fun, but I think like actually starting like challenge wise, we'll start this. I mean, I've kind of labeled the things like episode 1, 2, and 3, but normally I do like the week 1, episode 1, that sort of thing. So I think that's what I'm going to do with the start of this one. So these are just some of the coffee dyed papers that I made, or book pages. I like the way they turned out. We're going to make this simple pocket as our first one. And so it would go on your page, ignore the stamping, like this. So we would glue it down here, here, and here. And then you would have a pocket. You have a pocket here, 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 and then back here. So, okay. So let's get cooking. We'll see if we can get it done in 15 minutes or not. 3 and 15. So it is 5:35, so we'll see how we do. All right, so first we need to kind of trim down. You don't obviously want it as wide as this unless you're using book page that is not as wide as mine, I guess. So I've just been taking my ruler and putting it down there, kind of takes the text off a little bit. And that's okay. So I think it is. So then just take it down here. And it doesn't have to be overly centered. Oh, I should tell you, it's 2 book pages, and I cut or do 2 at a time, and that way we have we have 2 very precise, like the same way, if that makes any sense. And I think I'm gonna go this way with this one. Okay, we'll do all the folding first. Okay, then I brought this bottom one up. And it's all like folding, right? Oh, I think I brought them up together though. And yep, we're gonna have a little bit of writing that's upside down, but we'll use our colored paper to kind of make a cute little front thing here to where you won't even notice. And I bring this one down and just fold up very little here, like that. And then this one comes down just a little bit more, like so. Try to get it as even as you possibly can. And then it comes up like this, right? So then we'll just cover that little piece with something, okay? So, we're almost done with this one. So I'm gonna set this aside for the gluing, and I'm gonna keep going. So it's kind of just like streamlined. I do use my thing to kind of try to get them a little straight. Maybe. Like the straight lines on the board. I came over too far. Oh my goodness. So we'll get these kind of pulled apart here, or torn apart, smaller, whatever. My goodness, I can't even talk today. It's been a long day recording videos because I've dyed a bunch of papers, as you can tell. That green lime jello really did a number on my fingers after, like when I was cleaning it all up. It was kind of funny. I was like, wow. Because I should have left my gloves on to do that. That one aside. And like I said, there's 2 at a time, so. Make them as close together as possible. guys are all doing well. I am, but it's still like crazy busy at work. And we just got done with Grace's archery shoot over the weekend. So yeah, let's fold these up really quick, and then we will have a chit chat while I'm gluing. I'll do the first one like I usually do with you guys, and then we'll do like I'll glue the first, oh shoot. We'll glue the first ones together, and then, oh shoot. Shoot. Look what I did. Okay. I knew I needed to do that, but oh my goodness. You never know. You never know with me. So put that one on top, since that one will be a little bit more of a weak point right there. Let's stack them together. Both up to about here. Down. And those of you that are new to the challenge, I don't know if you've had a chance to go back and look at like previous years. These really, I try to make like easier pockets so we can get them done in 15 minutes. Oh, and we got to ink a little bit too before we go on to the next one. Okay, so I'm going to fold this one over before we even start, since the other one seems to be a habit. So I try to keep all of these a little bit more simple so that we can make sure they get done in 15 minutes. I mean, not that I've always made it in the 15, but we try. Okay, so yes, Grace placed 33rd in the state, so that was good. She shot her personal best at 3:06. So yeah, what a great way for her to finish up her 4-H career. She is officially done with it, which makes me really sad, but really proud. And let's see, today is Wednesday, and so she started college on Monday. So that's also been a touch sad this week for me. I know a lot of you mamas know what I'm talking about, right? Like, nope, one of these is off. It's this one. Like I said, just do your best. It's not, in the end, you won't even really be able to tell if you're off a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna pull my ink out here, and I'm using Vintage Photo for this one, probably. Yep. That's what I'll use because it kind of blends in there a little bit, but we are going to do a little bit of definition in them. And don't freak out about the 15 minutes. It's a guideline, not a stipulation. Okay, set that aside. You know, I wonder, let's just try the walnut stain. See if we like that one too. Oh, yep, I like that one too. So in the other video, you probably heard me talking about the themes. I've decided that I will end up using one digital kit for sure. I am gonna do Crafty Cat's she has these Christmas dolls in her shop. I'm going to use those for one of the journals. So, and then we're going to make dresses for it. I'll show you how I make my like origami dresses. And then I was thinking there's another video that I need to go back and rewatch. Somebody made a like necktie type. So I thought we'd make kind of like a fancy Christmassy 50s type one. And then we're gonna make a trashy one. So some of you may not enjoy that one, but I think I probably will. The trashy one will consist of like alcohol labels, and we'll put it in a Christmas theme. So yeah, if you're sensitive to those kind of things, you may not want to watch the construction of that one, which you'll know ahead of time. Okay, so basically everything that we folded, I'm just gluing down so it doesn't interfere later. Okay. Those are the ones for sure I know of. And the other two might just be like regular Christmas, like anything goes. I plan to use a lot of wrapping papers, like fussy cutting out a lot of stuff out of wrapping paper. So those two I know for sure are going in there. And then, yeah, we'll work on the themes of the other ones a little bit later. Okay, so that one's almost done. Let's do this one. Yeah, these pockets they go up really fast. So these will be perfect for those of you that don't have a ton of time, but want to make something. I mean, that's kind of the purpose of doing these and doing it ahead of time, because we'll be spending, you know, I think we have spent in the past roughly about 13 to 16 weeks. Granted, I'm a little bit behind this year, but again, I think we'll be all right as far as the timeline, because I originally had only loaded 3 videos a week for the challenge. And I think for the next couple of weeks, until I feel like we're caught up, I will try to post one, hopefully 5 of them a week, and that'll give us a couple of catch-ups. So yeah, this whole challenge is designed to basically be like, if you're still working an after work project, to where you have some journals you can put together for Christmas, and then you're not freaking out because you don't have any gifts, right? And and they don't have to be Christmas themed at all. If you're doing the challenge, then make them however you want. The very beginning, I've heard that it's helpful because we don't really decorate until we get the journals together, and then we decorate accordingly. And so then the pockets are pretty much generic, right? So they can be used in any type of journal, especially if you're using like book page like this, right? You can, I mean, it could be just about anything. It could be a Christmas journal, or it could turn out to be, I don't know, gnomes, or you could even do some botanicals with it. Yeah, whatever your cup of tea is, you could even turn it vintage, since it's already like inked and dyed and stuff like that. That would look cute. Okay. All right, now for the big glue together. And you're gonna laugh because these are pretty simple. Okay, only now I have to remember how I glued it first. $1 million question, right? Let's see, I think I glued this one first. Okay. Then I glued pretty much from the edge there, edge here, seated it in here like so. I'm trying to keep them, oh no, quiet, hold on. Oh yeah, okay, so it's the flap from the other one that's messing with me. This flap here, I've got a little bit of overhang. Okay, and like I said, when we get to the decorating part, we'll just fill in some pieces here. And then, like I said, when we glue it down, we'll glue the 3 sides there. All right, so let's here. Here, back here. They go together, super simple. Quick and easy. That's what we like, right? And creators, if you're joining in, you can absolutely make your own pockets. You don't, like if you have an original one that you want to do, absolutely do that. It's always fun to see what other creators have done. And just so you all know too, when other creators do that, I will create a playlist of theirs and their take on if they're using these pockets or whatever, or if they're doing their own. Yeah, I always do like an extra playlist of just their very own. So that's also something you can enjoy too, if you don't happen to enjoy one of the pockets I do or whatever. All right, so there we go. There is 3, and I technically have 4. So yeah, and we did it 45, 50, oh, almost 20 minutes. All right, I barely made it, but okay. All right, so that is our first pocket in the series. So I will just talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.